after all, we were a bunch of guys that were just thrown into the deep end, and everybody saying, you know, nobody else knew what to do. Nobody had been through situations like this, so you had to make the whole thing up as you went along.
Picture a man who has experienced more adventures than you could possibly count, with a long history of revelry that might leave you feeling a bit dizzy. Add in some incredible guitar talent, a knack for business, and the perseverance of a true survivor. Does anyone come to mind? If you haven't guessed it yet, we're talking about none other than the iconic Keith Richards, the rock star, the legend. And he's still going strong at the age of 80.
How do you make that sound out of that guitar? It's not even an electric guitar.
Well, I don't know.
Known for his wild soul, unmistakable rock star appearance, and a passion for music, Keith's presence on stage is nothing short of legendary. I mean, come on. This is the guy who pretty much embodied the rock and roll lifestyle, surviving on a constant diet of music, alcohol, and cigarettes back in the days. But here's the twist. Despite all the challenges he faced, he's still here, standing strong and singing his heart out like it's no big deal. So how does he manage to defy the aging process? What's his secret formula? I'm definitely curious, and if you're anything like me, whether you're a devoted Keith Richards fan or just fascinated by the man behind that legend, you'll definitely want to stick around for all the details. Now, before we look into Keith's diet, exercise routine, and personal struggles, let's take a trip down memory lane to explore how this legendary rock star came to be. Imagine a young Keith, growing up in the working class streets of Dartford, England in '43. Interestingly, Mick Jagger, his future partner in crime, also came from the same town. Seems kinda like fate had a hand in them meeting, doesn't it? And here's where the story gets really interesting. Keith started playing guitar at a very young age and never looked back. And by the 1960s, he was rocking out with Mick Jagger and Brian Jones, laying the groundwork for what would later become the Rolling Stones. Keith's iconic guitar riffs were born during this era. Pure magic, and Mick's onstage charisma, electric. Together, they were unstoppable. I mean, have you ever seen these guys perform on stage? It's like experiencing a wildfire. Powerful, captivating, and completely mesmerizing.
Hi, Houston. Hi, Texas.
The Rolling Stones didn't just dominate the music scene, they defined it, becoming one of the most influential bands in history, and their impact can still be felt in the world of rock and roll today. Believe it or not, Keith is still producing new music to this day. Did you know that Keith Richards, well, besides being a musician, is also a pirate? You might have missed this, but Keith Richards in fact made appearances in 3 Pirates of the Caribbean films as Captain Teague, Jack Sparrow's father.
Seen it all, done it all. You survived. That's the trick, isn't it? To survive.
It's not just about living forever, Jackie.
Have you seen him in action in these films? Talk about a jack of all trades. Okay, now let's talk about Keith's rebellious side. He's known for his rock star lifestyle, partying hard, experimenting with various substances, and engaging in notorious affairs. He's even had some legal troubles due to his involvement with those illicit substances. However, amidst all the turmoil, his passion for music remained constant. It's like he's got this magnetic pull that just keeps drawing him back to the stage. You remember that shocking motorcycle accident? It was a close call for a while. Coma, baffled doctors, the whole ordeal. But in typical fashion, he made a miraculous recovery, defying the odds and picking up right where he left off. That's pretty unbelievable, isn't it? And let's not overlook his family. Keith has had his fair share of marital experiences, starting with Anita Pallenberg as his first attempt at marital happiness, which, spoiler alert, didn't quite work out. Now, he's been happily married to Patty Henson since 1983, and they have quite the family together. 4 children, each with their unique talents and achievements. I bet that's pretty surprising. But Keith Richards isn't just a guitar legend. but also a devoted family man who cherishes every moment he spends with his children and his grandchildren. A true rock star with a heart of gold, you might say. The iconic Keith Richards, known for his cool demeanor and gravelly voice, has finally defeated his cigarette addiction after over 50 years. 50. After decades of smoking, he has finally decided to call it quits. Can you believe it?
Actually, I found the quitting smoking fairly easy.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. It was just something that said inside that said, now, you gotta.
And guess what? He's not stopping just yet. Keith has also chosen to say goodbye to alcohol, deciding to eliminate drinking from his life towards the end of last year. You might assume that giving up two highly addictive substances would be easy for someone like Keith, but he would disagree. He actually mentioned that kicking nicotine was more difficult than overcoming heroin. Now, if that's not a tough challenge, I don't know what is. Have you ever wondered what made him change his ways after all this time? Keith himself revealed that he had a moment of clarity where he suddenly realized he no longer needed it.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, a bell rings and something inside says, hey, pal, enough. So, yeah, just put the hammer on it.
He recognized smoking as a pointless habit and made the decision to just finally quit. It's not too easy to let go of habits developed over 50 years, but he's showing that it's never too late to turn things around. Yet, despite the toll that years of passionate rocking and adventurous living have taken on his body, Keith continues to confront challenges with determination. He now battles hand arthritis, a condition that can turn everyday tasks into daunting obstacles. However, Keith refuses to be defeated. He has transformed playing his guitar into a therapeutic practice, demonstrating resilience and proving that a true rock star cannot be kept down. That, my friends, is pretty remarkable. Alright, did you know that Keith Richards is also a fitness enthusiast? Gone are the days of his rock and roll lifestyle, now replaced with the dedication to building muscle and strength. With a strict regimen of 3 hours of gym time several times a week, Keith is fully committed to his fitness goals. He even enlisted the help of a personal trainer to guide him through his weightlifting sessions. And can you guess how much this 80-year-old can lift? Well, Keith has proved that age is just a number. He's pushing hundreds of pounds on the bench and deadlifts. And here's the kicker, it's not just about flexing at the gym. His strength on stage is unmatched, and he does it effortlessly. But Keith's not only focused on lifting weights, he's into full body workouts. Whether he's doing intense exercises or showing off killer dance moves, he's giving his all to reach peak performance. And let me tell you, have you seen how confidently he performs on stage these days? Even though he's 80 years old, he has more vitality and strength than some of the younger guns. It's as if he's getting younger with time. Insane. Okay, now it's time to talk about what Keith puts into his belly. Keith has always had his own unique approach to food, not following traditional diets. He sees food as fuel, especially when he's traveling. And despite his rock star image, Keith has been making changes to his diet for better health. You might be surprised by his menu, which includes hearty meals like bangers and mash, juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, and fresh fish. Yeah, it's like he's dining like a champion athlete, rather than the wild man of rock he once was. When it comes to the most important meal of the day, breakfast, Keith has it all figured out. Bowl of oatmeal topped with fruits and nuts, scrambled eggs, whole wheat toast, or maybe a protein-packed smoothie filled with vitamins and minerals. It's a meal that could rival a rock star's, giving him the energy he needs to power through until lunchtime. When it's time for lunch, Keith focuses on balance. Grilled chicken or fish with a side salad, a comforting soup and salad duo, or a classic sandwich on whole wheat bread. And for snacks, he opts for fruits, nuts, yogurt, and maintains his energy levels and aids in post-workout recovery. Now when it's time for dinner, Keith enjoys experimenting with his meals. Imagine a juicy piece of salmon with roasted vegetables, a flavorful stir-fry with tofu or tempeh, or a comforting bowl of pasta with marinara sauce. These dishes are full of nutrients that help him stay healthy and maintain his distinctive appearance that we all admire. You might be wondering, how does Keith manage to stay slim and fit? The answer's straightforward. He makes sure to burn off all the calories he eats, and let me assure you, Keith has mastered this art with precision. Some people may question whether Keith's current slim physique is solely due to exercise. However, the truth is, he has made significant lifestyle changes that have left him feeling healthy, energetic, and in great shape.
Join one of my fitness centers now, and in 2 mind-fogging weeks, you can be just like me.
Gone are the days when he used to indulge in drugs like hash, cocaine, and heroin while walking down Oxford Street. Keith has long said goodbye to those harmful habits, but what sets Keith Richards apart is not just his musical success as a rock star, it's his ability to embrace change. His commitment to a healthier life and his strong determination continue to inspire people all around the globe. And here's the bottom line. It's never too late to make a change. No matter if your life is similar to Keith's or not, pursuing your passions and embracing positive transformations can help you stay energetic and lively for a long time. If you're interested in walking the same path as Keith, leave a comment, share your thoughts with us. Thanks for watching. Remember, with a dash of effort and a pinch of self-care, you'll be rocking that youthful glow for years to come. If you've enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel where we uncover more Revitalixer recipes.